Hello students, welcome to our page. If you are new to our page, I request you to please like, subscribe and share our page, and if you already done, then press the bell icon so you will get updates in the future. Now actually in the previous video we had started the exercise 8.2 and in this series of lectures we had continued that up to question number 5. So here today we are going to start with the question number 6, which is very easy one, and then we are going to see how to solve that example. Now if you want to see the previous examples, then the link will be given in the description, so you can watch those videos also. Now here we are going to start the next question, which is question number 6. Now first we will see what is the question. Now during a sale, one sale is there. You all are familiar with the sale, like 10% say discount is there or 20% discount is there, like this. So sales are there, and during the festival season that sale is more. That means most of the shopkeepers are keeping the sale, so they are offering the discount. So here during a sale, a shop offered a discount of 10%. How many discount they are applying? How much discount they are applying? 10% discount they are applying on a marked price of all the items. That means whatever be the items are present in that shop, on all the items, that means marked prices of all the items, the discount is 10% during that sale. Now what would a customer have to pay for a pair of jeans, marked at Rs 1450 and two shirts marked at rupees 850 each? Okay, so the customer is buying something. So suppose he is buying a pair of jeans. See the word here, pair of jeans. That means two jeans are cost for, that means their marked price is Rs 1450. Not a single jeans, that is a pair of jeans. And here two shirts marked at Rs 850 each. Okay, so two shirts are there, each having the value 850. So you have to double it. Now we are going to consider the solution. We have to calculate the final price. What should be the final price that customer should pay? That means here you have to decrease this discount 10% from whatever be the marked price is there. Now suppose I will calculate the total marked price for pair of jeans, that means two jeans and two shirts, which is marked at 850 each. So pair of jeans having the value 1450, so there is no need to multiply, but each shirt having the value 850. So here how many shirts he is buying? Two shirts he is buying. So 2 into 850, that multiplication you have to perform here, and then you have to add it to the 1450. So here 850 into 2, that is going to be 1700. Into that you have to add 1450, and their addition is going to be, you can perform the addition, that addition is going to be 3150. See here, 0 plus 0 0, 5 plus 0 5, 4 plus 7 11, 1 is there, 1 is remainder, 1 plus 1 2, plus 1 3. So 3150 is the total marked price for pair of jeans as well as two shirts. Now here it is given that the discount percentage is 10%. Discount percentage is 10%. Okay, so therefore we know that how to calculate the discount. So discount is calculated with the help of formula discount is equals to Rs discount percentage divided by 100 into marked price. Okay, discount percentage divided by 100 into marked price. Okay, So here actually we had converted this percentage into ratio by dividing it 100. So what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the discount value. So how we are going to calculate it? 10% of 3150. So of means multiplication. So 10% into 3150, and afterwards we are converting that into the ratio by dividing it with the help of 100, because we have to cancel that percentage sign. And if you want to convert it into percentage, then we are multiplying it. So just remember these two steps. Now here you can cancel the 0, 1 0 from 10 and 100, that can be cancelled. Then remaining 0 will cancel with 0 which is in the 3115. So here only the remainder is 315 is the remainder, and which is the discount. So that shopkeeper is giving the discount of Rs 315, and we can also calculate the discount by using another formula, which is marked price minus sale price, that means SP, whatever with the SP is there. And here we have to calculate the SP, that means for how much money that customer should have to pay. So that is the sale price. So it can be calculated like this. I had kept the discount, which is 315. I had kept the marked price, which is 3150, and I have to calculate the sale price. So I will shift this sale price to the LHS and 315 to the RHS. So sale price becomes positive and Rs 315 becomes negative. So I will get it 3150 minus 315, and that subtraction is going to be Rs 2835. So therefore we can say that customer will have to pay rupees 2835 during that sale when he is buying a pair of jeans and 2 shirts at a discount of 10%. So in this way we are able to calculate the SP by using the discount percentage. So I hope you understand this example. So here for today this is it. If still you are new to our page, please like, subscribe and share our page. Okay. So again, thanks for watching the video. I hope you already liked, subscribe and share our page, and also press the bell icon which is given on the right side. So in the future you are going to get the updates about the videos. Whenever we are going to post a new video, then you will get the updates. So again, thanks for watching the video. Have a nice day.